He had worked for national and international organizations, including former United Nations Youth Project expert. I think that's the more reason why he had won the confidence and admiration of His Excellency the President, Brigadier retired Dr. Julius Madabio, to have appointed him to serve in the current capacity in which he is. Following his appointment, he was sent in here through the office of the clerk to face the committee of appointments, and the public service. Here in this room, where he was interviewed, SO2, the Igbale of Parliament. This is where he was scrutinized, and he convinced the members, the 16 members of that committee, chaired by the leader of government business, and he was deemed fit and suitable for recommendation to the plenary for approval. And indeed, the plenary deliberated on him, and he was indeed marked passed to serve as Minister of State. Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together for Patrick Michaelson Jibrila, the Acting Minister of Youth Affairs, to make the keynote address. Mr. Minister.
Thank you very much. I am tempted to say, for this very purpose, I'm not a Moscow boy, because I will be surely drilled by the Deputy Clerk of Parliament. Thank you very much for these opportunities. Mr. Clerk, Deputy Clerk, Director General, staff of the esteemed House of Honor, thus the Parliament of the Republic of Sierra Leone, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It gives me honor to address this august gathering. And indeed, our nation, as we talk about government commitment to building a cyber resilient Sierra Leone. Today is not just about technology. It is about trust. It is about safety. And it's all about the kind of future we are building for our young people in the digital age. Since 2018, Mr. Clerk, when His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio and the Sierra Leone People's Party went before the people in 2018, we made a simple but powerful promise that a new direction would be one of innovation, transparency, and opportunity. Even then, President Bio understood that the intent could either unite or divide us, empowered or endangered us. He warned that Sierra Leone must not just go digital, but go safely digital. And from the very first year in his office, this government turned that promise into action. We reformed the information communication sector, we improved digital access, and we began crafting the legal tools to protect our citizens online. 2021, we delivered the Cybersecurity and Crime Act, Sierra Leone first major law against cybercrime. It was not easy, but it was necessary. And I must commend this honorable House, because that law passed with bipartisan support. The House had 5 representatives then. We had the C4C, we had the APC, we had Independent, we had NGC, and that of the Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP. That movement shows that when it comes to protecting our nation, we can rise above party colors and individual selves. But Mr. Clark, Director General, the Sierra Leone People's Party government do not stop at passing a law. We went further as a government. We built the institution that makes the law work. We created the Ministry of Communication, Technology and Innovation after the second inning of His Excellency, the President, 2023. We established the National Cybersecurity Coordination Center. And in January 2025, we launched a computer security incident report team together with a digital forensic laboratory. These are not ideas on paper, Mr. Clark, Director General. These are functioning systems working today to protect government network, financial system, and the private lives of our noble citizens of the Republic of Sierra Leone. That is what is meant to move from vision to delivery. And the very reason we have a talk and do president. Fellow citizens, young people who are the most users of the media, cyber threats are no longer abstract theories. They are real, they are costly, and they are deeply personal. Globally, cyber crime drains more than 10 trillion United States dollars from the world economy every year. Here in Africa, we lost an estimated $4 billion. Money that could have gone into school, hospitals, jobs, and other relevant things. But beyond money, there are human costs. The cost of cyberbullying, cost of online harassment, cost of misinformation that tear